Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Last Window, The Secret of Cape West. Thanks for tuning in. So we're talking to the crabby old Frank over here. We're in, I was gonna call him Louis. We're in Tony's room right now that Frank broke into. We're just gonna grill him, gonna ask him all kinds of questions. Tell me what you think Tony did. He is responsible for a violent incident that caused a lot of pain and suffering. It's so funny, in Hotel Dusk, it's a collection of strangers. They're all inextricably tied by the end. Of course, the same thing's going to happen here, else it won't be that interesting. But, you know, everybody seems to know about everybody else's past. Like, so what happened? What'd he do? When did this take place? Actually, it happened twice. The first time was 5 years ago, and the second 4. How are they so well acquainted? That's so weird. He was also arrested for theft, but there wasn't enough evidence to convict him for it. Unless he looked up, like, everybody's criminal records or something. Somehow, I don't know. Okay, how do you know about Tony's past? Let's see. Tell me how you know so much about Tony's past. I've got friends in the police force, Mr. Hyde. Oh, are you related to the politician? I feel like you'd be most likely to be related because the politician hasn't really been brought up in relevance so much after that, so. They give me information. How unfortunate. What is it? Are you trying to say that you're an ex-cop? About time you pieced that together. Okay, you know what? I was slow to catch on. I thought you were just pals with them. Oh, so I'm an ex-detective, you're an ex-cop. I guess detective would count, I don't know. I worked on the LA police force right up until I retired. Now I'm beginning to make sense of all this. Mr. Raver, what is it? I don't really give a damn if you were a cop once or not, but I strongly recommend you stop assuming people are guilty without gathering all the facts. Tony didn't take your tape recorder. He had nothing to do with it. Searching his room won't make a blind bit of difference, because I already found it elsewhere. It was on the floor in the laundry all along. Here, this is it, right? Yeah, take your cracked thing. What happened to the case? It's cracked! You did it, I cracked the case. The case is solved, I've cracked it. I guess it must have cracked when it fell off the table and hit the floor. Hang on. Where was the tape that was inside? Oh, okay. That's sketch. That's suspicious. All right. I have no idea. This is how it was when I picked it up. I see. Uh-oh, so somebody might have actually tampered with it. I may have misjudged you a little, Mr. Hyde. I want to thank you for returning this. I'm not interested in your thanks. Maybe you should try giving Tony an apology instead. He really needs to be owed an apology by 2 parties at this point. Once the tape is safely back in my possession, I shall do just that. He still suspects him. He still suspects him of possibly having taken the tape. Frank says his piece and leaves. Is Tony gonna catch us in here? So Frank's tape has gone missing. But more importantly than that, he's left this room practically upside down. Are we gonna get a cleanup minigame? Clean up, everybody do your part. Maybe I'd better clear away some of this before Tony gets back. Tony's gonna think we're the one who turned his place turned upside down. We'd like to take a minute, just sit right there, and I'm gonna clean up everything in the air. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and just clear this up. Oh no, Frank, you didn't even bother cleaning up. What a jerk. What an asshole, oh my god. Okay, so let's start cleaning things up. This record's fallen on the floor and been left there. How do I help clean? The tapes scattered across the floor all have labels reading audition. Hey, I relate. I've been recording a lot of auditions lately, so I wonder what his songs are like. We can oopsie, listen and find out. Got bottles. How do we help clean up? These empty whiskey bottles are all over the floor. I guess that could be Frank's doing. I see a keyboard, but no stand. I'll be generous and assume it's in one of the boxes. Oh, why are we zooming in on this? Uh-oh, what is this? Huh? This letter paper. The same letter paper as the note we were given? Oh my god, if it was freaking Tony all along that gave us that mysterious note about Scarlet Star, I'm gonna flip. I don't believe it. It's the same as the order sheet I received. I'm gonna flip if it's him, because then that would be interesting if he had like more to him than it seemed. Like, obviously all the characters might be hiding something, but if he was like, had a completely different nature than he seems, because he seems like a bumbling Dumbo, you know? So that'd be crazy. What's Tony doing with paper like this? He must have just, it must be like a common letter sheet, or like maybe somebody lent it to him. Tony, it's not what you think. Huh? Hi. Hey, hide. Sorry for coming into your room without permission. Don't sweat it. It's no problem. He's so weird. He doesn't care. If I saw somebody standing in my room without my permission and my stuff was everywhere, I'd be pretty pissed. Really? I just met old man Raver. Oh, did he explain the situation? Okay, thank God. He told me you found his tape recorder and returned it to him. Oh, okay, thank God. Yeah, that's right. He also said that he came to see me and noticed that the door was open. You came in when you saw him inside and asked him some questions. That pretty much covers it, right? Pretty much. Did you hear anything about the tape, Tony? What tape? Frank said that there was a tape inside the tape recorder, but it's missing now. Yeah, actually, he did say something like that. I love how irritated that expression is. It's so good. It's like, Don't know where it could be, though. Tony doesn't know about it either. Maybe it's time you eased up on playing detective, Hyde. Stop thinking about his tape and take it easy, because you've bailed me out of 2 messes by this point. Now I stop to think about it. It's been quite a while since you've been in my room. You're right. One more thing, though, Tony. Yeah? Oh, we're gonna just ask him? We're just gonna do it? Okay. Did you leave a letter in my door a little while back? A letter? Nothing to do with me. He wouldn't admit it anyways, because the person who sent us the letter is like being very covert about it. And if they want to reply, we have to do that very convoluted thing, you know, mailbox 404. So he wouldn't just like straight up say it if it was him. I've never even considered writing you a letter, man. You're telling me the truth, right? Cross my heart. I mean, I write letters from time to time, just not to you. You don't deserve it, man. Who'd you write to? That you'd have guessed by now. Oh, Betty. I write them to Betty. I've got this plan for us to give each other presents at Christmas. Where are you gonna get the cash? Where are you gonna get the dough, huh? Problem is, I just can't seem to get the wording right. Tell me, Tony, where'd you lay your hands on that letter paper and envelope? They were given to me. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. By who? By who? I got them from Dylan. What? Okay, is he the source, or is this gonna be a thing where we're on a wild goose chase and we talk to Dylan and it's like, oh, somebody gave this to me. Who? Oh, somebody gave this to me. Who? You know, like just keep going in a chain. I got them from Dylan, you know, the guy from the 3rd floor. Dylan, he's starting to get on my nerves, starting to grind my gears. Hey, Hyde, why don't you hang here for a while? I did want to look around your room. I'll let you hear my latest song. Think I'll take a rain check on that, but kind of want to though. I've got a few things I need to sort out. Oh, okay. Maybe next time. Sorry, man. You are a bit of trouble sometimes, but you know, maybe hang out with you next time. Ease up on Betty, okay? Please. I hope y'all will understand with each other eventually. What am I doing now? So I mean, I'll just wander, I guess. Dylan. We should be talking to Dylan. Oh, never mind. What's up? Is it Dylan, conveniently? Huh? Yep, hello, hi, look at you. Doing the, you know you gotta do it to him pose. He knows what's up. We're gonna question him right now. Hi, Mr. Hyde. Dylan, I wanted to ask you something. Ask me something? What is it? So, he's gonna be like, no, somebody gave it to me. By who? Did you give Tony letter paper in an envelope? Yeah, that was me, all right. Is there some sort of problem? I just wondered where you got them from. Oh, they were given to me too! Oh my god, literally, this is actually happening. This is so funny. Actually, they were given to me too. So are we actually gonna reach like a concrete end to this paper trail or what? I got them as a present for all my hard work. They were given from Mrs. Patricia. Where does this paper trail lead to? Oh my god. I figured I had no use for them, so I passed them on to Tony. I see. So you haven't put a letter in my door recently? A letter? Certainly not me. Why would I be writing you letters? If I have something I need to say to you, I'd rather just come and say it. Yeah, I expect you would, blabbermouth. Why are you asking anyway? It's nothing. I was just thinking about something. If you're really curious about something to do with that letter set, maybe you should pay a visit to Mrs. Patrice and ask her directly. In fact, I was on my way there. Shall we pay a visit together? Together? Well, I have to see her anyway to return something I borrowed from her. Come on, let's go. Fair enough. Again, I don't think the person is, oh wow, well, look at us, attached at the hip. We're a chemical compound now. But anyways, whoever sent it will not be willing to easily give up that information. They're being so sneaky about it. They're being so sneaky about it. Hello, Mags, you in?
Oh, I wasn't expecting to see the both of you. Is there something I can help you with?
Hello. It's nothing special. We just bumped into each other as we were both heading here. I came over to return these to you. Here you go. What's up? Oh, that's a lot. Wow, that's like 10 billion keys. What were those keys for?
Why, thank you, Dylan.
For the top floor? Okay, now I can leave you both to it. See you later. Dylan hurries off. What were those keys?
They're the spare keys to the apartments. Dylan occasionally has need to borrow them from me.
Did he break into a room and do something sneaky like in a vacant room?
For one, it's necessary for when he's doing certain types of maintenance.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, Mr. Hyde, to what do I owe this pleasure?
I just wanted to ask you something, actually.
Oh, and what might that be?
She ain't gonna cough up the info, man. Did you give Dylan a letter set?
A letter set? Oh, yes, I remember. Yes, I did give one to him.
I see.
Yes, I remember it clearly now.
Can you recall where you got it from?
Why, Mr. Hyde, would you like a set too? If that's the case, I'm going to have to disappoint you. That was the last one I had. If you're really keen, though, you could try buying one yourself. If memory serves, they are on sale at the local drugstore.
So it could be fairly common then, because if it's a local drugstore, then easily accessible, right?
They aren't very expensive either.
Interesting. So I can pick up an identical set quite easily. So much for that. Yeah, okay. Have you left a letter in my door recently?
A letter? Well, I put a copy of the closure notice in your mailbox, but nothing more. Have you not checked it yet?
Actually, I've already read that letter.
That's good to hear. Is that all you came here to ask me, Mr. Hyde?
Yeah, that's just about it. Sorry to have bothered you.
Oh, actually, there was something else.
There was?
Mr. Wolf from room 201 has promised to settle his rent after all.
Tony said that, did he?
He did. He called me earlier to assure me that he'll be settling his debt soon.
That's good news.
It is. Now, I must be going.
Aw, it's very cute when she smiles. I like when they all smile. It just warms your heart, you know? Mags returns to the comfort of her room. Okay, oh, all right, time's passing. Time passes. Now, what events will occur? Okay, look, that's me. That's me every day. That's me just hunched back, just, crumpled up in my couch, holding a cup of probably water. I've been drowning myself in a lot of water recently, just looking haggard and tired. Relatable. I return to my room and throw myself onto the sofa. I just can't get it out of my head. Who could have sent me that order sheet? Well, if anybody can just come in off the street and go up to the apartments, I guess it could literally be anyone. Doesn't matter how hard I think about it. There's no answer in sight. Guess I should set my mind to uncovering a little more on the Scarlet Star first. I think it's time for me to take another look around the 4th floor. Ah, is it time? Is it time to sneak back in there? Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be so scary. The creepy music, man. Again, somehow this game just really establishes like very tense moods for me. It pulls it off for me. So like really minor things that just aren't at all terrifying in real life if you were experiencing it. Just that I'm so scared. Just seeing people sneaking around, hiding, looking at you, terrifying. Terrifying. Okay, so I have to do the same steps, I'm assuming. Unless they're all disabled. This preview image here kind of looks like it's disabled. Ooh! Is there somebody in there? Look, I'm scared again! Is there somebody in there? I don't want to deal with that. The alarm system's been switched off. I wonder who did this. Well, so far that we know, it should only be Dylan that knows, but you know, other people could have figured out. The door's ajar. Is the doorstop in there? I'm scared. I hate this. No, it's like nighttime and dark. Y'all, please keep me company. I'm so terrified. The doorstop's gone. No, who's in there? I don't want to go. Hide. Can we not go? Can we wait until it's really bright and daytime and not go? Please? Oh my god. Strange. The fire door's open. Looks like whoever's in there had the sense to use the doorstop too. Again, so far that we know, it's only Dylan that knows this, but you know, there could have been somebody creepily watching us from the shadows. Like Frank. Time to find out who it is. And Frank's always, since he's an ex-cop, he's always like muttering stuff. He's probably like muttering things about like other people or something. Is it room 405? I'm scared. I don't like this. Okay, I'm going in. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ah, it's Frank. Ah! I recognize that figure. Hey. What are you doing here? Jesus, Frank, I don't want to be talking to you. Look at you, terrifying, scary. It's like a, what is it, Mr. White in the dining room with the candlestick from Clue, that board game where you find out who murdered somebody. That's him. He's standing in room 404 and he's about to murder us with the candlestick. Mr. Raver, what brings you all the way up here? And just how has that got anything to do with you? It hasn't, but isn't the 4th floor off limits to everyone? He could say the same to us. I am well aware of that. But I could ask you the same question, Mr. Hyde. Exactly. Why are you skulking around where you shouldn't be? I kind of stumbled up here, and it didn't take me long to see the fire door was open. I thought Dylan must have been inside, so I poked my head in. Except, I didn't find Dylan, I found you. So I'll ask you again, what are you doing up here? I came here. I arrived here, much like you. I noticed the door was ajar and came inside to investigate. I saw that nobody was here and thought that someone had forgotten to close the door. I'm going to have to give Dylan a piece of my mind when I see him. Good excuse. It's the same one we used. So honestly, I'm insulting my own excuse, but good excuse, sarcastically, Frank. Frank stops our discussion there and leaves the room. He must be a fool if he thinks I'm buying that story. What could he have been doing here? What's going on? I don't like it. I'm scared. Okay, so there's like a lot more footsteps now. There's a lot more footsteps now, right? Well, there might have been more before, but I didn't notice the ones around the table before. A table by the window. It would probably have been nice to sit here back in the day. Now it's just covered in these mysterious dark stains. I hope I won't catch anything from being in here. Asbestos. Breathe that in. An abandoned chair. Why haven't they sold this stuff in a yard sale or something? Can I look at the footsteps actually? Because they're very prominent on the map. Okay, I guess not. I guess not. They're very prominent on the overmap, whatever. Can I look in the, what if we see like a ghost here? Oh, they won't even let us look in the mirror. I can actually look in here. Ooh, I wonder why. The bathtub is moldy. I'm glad I'm spending my day checking out moldy bathtubs. It's a great day. How are you spending your day today, you guys? Doesn't matter how much class the wooden seat adds, I am not going near it. I guess there's something in particular. Guess I need to supply my own toilet paper. Okay, just double checking. What do you mean? I clicked here. What is that? Why are you making a comment about the toilet paper here, huh? Is there anything? I try to turn the taps on, but they're rusted in place. Not like I need to run a bath up here anyway. You never know. There might be an emergency situation where you might be bleeding out by being stabbed by Frank. You need to wash off the blood, you know? Could come in handy. Some large bundles of old newspapers are stacked up in the corner. Some parts look too damaged to read. They're really old newspapers. Ooh! That's open. One of the desk drawers is open. Seems to be empty. There used to be something there, though. Huh? There's an imprint of something at the back. What could have been kept in here? Frank took it. Frank took it. I took the invitation, though, right? Because it's gone, and I think I have it. Some pieces of paper are scattered around on the desk. Yeah, I took it. There's that little empty slot for it. These are all sheets of Hotel Cape West's headed writing paper. Oh, ew, that scared me. I thought I saw a hand when I was clicking on this and it scared the crap out of me. Oh, I hate it. There are visible handprints on the desk and on some of the papers. Someone must have been searching around here. Other than myself, I mean. Scary, ew, look at it. It looks like a crime scene. I hate it. Okay, what else can I look at? I feel like those are the most relevant things in here. Okay, let's finish exploring the 4th floor in the next episode. I'm so tense. And whenever I'm doing these, well, sometimes I do it in the daytime, but rarely I'm doing the daytime. Usually I'm recording these episodes at nighttime. So like, oh, I'm scared. It's scary. All right, see you next time. This is Axis, over and out.